All right, I'm going to share this net worth calculator as well as it doubles as a personal financial statement. So I send this to banks filled out with my info. None of this is my info. I've made just made up names, made up addresses, made up amounts, just so you can see how this template works. So this is the rental section, the notes receivable section, the flip projects. If you're doing wholesales, that would also go here. And then any personal assets, your personal home, vehicles, things like that. Down at the bottom, you add in your current cash balance and your other liabilities, so credit card balance, line of credit balance, things like that. All right, so it's pretty self-explanatory. You just put in the address, city, state, property type, income type. These will be rentals, notes receivables, flips. They're already going to be labeled like that. Lender name, amount owed, your monthly payment. It automatically calculates taxes and insurance per month. It's a formula based on the property value. So just an estimate, but it's pretty dang close most of the time. So it'll automatically also calculate your equity once you put in the property value, and it'll calculate your loan to value. Then down here at the bottom, you'll get totals. Now, if you grow past this amount, you can just come over here, right click, insert one row. All you want to do is highlight the whole thing, drag it down. That way all of these fields, equity, LTV, taxes and insurance, they're pre-filled and formatted. And then you just put in 3001 Broadway, amount owed, monthly payment, whatever. And so it'll calculate your numbers for you. You'll get your totals here. Same thing for notes receivable if you have a loan on them or if you don't. And same thing for flip projects. I added status here instead of monthly income. These will either be under construction, for sale, or under contract to sell. Once they're sold, they go off of this spreadsheet. And then personal assets, you'll just put the value, how much you owe, and payments, things like that. This one has no taxes and insurance. It's a personal car. And then you'll just enter in your cash amount and then your other liabilities. So down here, it's going to crunch your cash plus all of your rentals, notes receivables, flips, personal assets for your total asset value. And then it'll put whatever liabilities you have in terms of credit cards or lines of credit, things like that. It'll add that up with your total mortgage debt for all of your flips, notes, and rentals, and give you your total liabilities. So it will do cash minus debts, so 80,000 minus 20,000 is 60, plus total equity. Equity is just your property value minus your liabilities, and you add those two together and you get your net worth. It'll also do a little cash flow breakdown. This doesn't include maintenance or anything like that, but just looking at the debt service, rentals, notes receivables, so your total monthly collectible income, and then your debt service, taxes and insurance. It subtracts these out from your income to get your cash flow. And it also calculates your overall portfolio leverage, which is also a really good number. Okay, second tab is going to be your net worth over time graph. Now this one is kind of compressed. So what I'm going to do is right click. I'm going to edit the data range, customize, and we're going to go to 3 million. Now it's a lot easier to follow. So as your portfolio grows, you can increase that vertical axis just by editing and going vertical axis and the range. Okay. So right here, and this one on the right looks like it's automatically done. So this one on the left, you'll see the key. Blue is your flip assets. So through the years, flip assets, note assets are the gray line. Rental assets is the red line, and then net worth is the green bar. And you'll see also the numbers right here in the totals Red is rental, blue is flip, gray is notes, green down here, these bars are net worth. So you can see it tracked over time. Now, how does it know? Well, really, I just entered in some numbers, some random numbers for the past years. So it goes onto the graph. But here's how you use this going forward in the future. Now, in mine, I've been tracking it since 2017, so I actually have tabs for each of them. But you'll see 2022, it actually pulls from this assets tab, and it gives me the current number for this rental assets. So as I add rental assets, it's going to automatically tie in here. So it's going to give me all my numbers real time. Once the year is over, December 31st hits, what you're going to want to do is duplicate. The copy is going to go here. So this is going to be, and this one is going to be 2022 year end at there. So we'll move this over here, kind of archive it. So as 2023 comes along, you're going to add some more properties. Let me just go ahead and drag this down. We'll add a couple of flips to our plate. We'll add a little bit of cash and a little bit of debt to our plate. And then over here in the net worth, what we're going to do is get these same fields, but from 2023 assets right here, and fill it all in. So I'll do a couple and show you how to do that. Boom. Okay, so we're just going to fill those in for all of them. I'll pause the video and come back. All right, show you the last couple of steps. I am filling in other debt, so I'm just going to do equals this number from my new tab. And then for net worth, I'm just going to drag this down and we'll have the correct formula. So now this is my active one for the year 2023. As I add properties, you will see the rental portfolio value going up, the net worth should be populating. Okay, got it working. So green bar, net worth, red is rental assets, gray is notes, blue is flip assets. So all that's in there. So as this new tab gets updated throughout the year, it will automatically update where you're at this year. Now the other thing as well, this chart right here, this just measures your cash, which is in blue, over your other debt, which is in red. So it'll show how your actual cash position changes over time. It'll update along with this chart. Okay, I got it to where 2023 is showing up. So that'll just show you how your actual cash position changes over time. So you can look at these two graphs for a visual and then keep up on this document. You put your name up here, file, download as a PDF. I like going landscape just so that it's wide enough to read. And I'll change my name out of there. Your name, total portfolio, and net worth. And boom, you have got it covered. So hopefully this helps you out. You understand how it works. This is how you can track your net worth and cash in real time and over time to see the moving picture.